Hey guys, Layton here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a video. It's going to be my rant video for Ret. This is long overdue, and I know a lot of people haven't been enjoying Ret, and I've been saying it's good, and that's not essentially what I mean. I mean, Ret is effective in what Blizzard wants it to be effective in, which I believe now is just purely damage dealing and nothing else. They don't want to support like they said they do. They just want us to be a warrior without charge, essentially. I know I may have angered a few people, but I still believe Ret is one of the better damage, excuse me, better damage dealers in the pre-patch right now. But it feels so terrible, to be honest with you. Um, Not really doing much other than I don't know, being stuck in roots, forced to use freedom along with divine steed while trying to catch people. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like a red paladin. It doesn't feel like anything really. It feels like half a class with no true I don't know, forte. I guess what I'm trying to say is no, I don't enjoy red. I really don't, and I really wish Blizzard changed their class before they went live. Like all that 100 pages of feedback said they would. But it's playable, I guess. We do decent damage, and we do. Let's see here. Yeah, see, I was double like all these people damage, but it's not fun. You get rooted, you can't do anything other than freedom. If you freedom, you're using a 25-second cooldown, only to use a 45-second cooldown to move, and then after that, you have nothing. You have a 30-second slow, and if you can't catch them after that, you're screwed for the next 25 seconds or so until freedom comes up. And freedom is purgeable. So it's really, oh geez, am I in threes? It's really not that great. Now, in Battlegrounds, I've heard Reds complain about dealing damage output and whatnot, and I know why. Because you have to either spec single target talents or AoE talents, and you can pad the meters and top damage with your AoE talents, but you're not getting that much single target pressure out. You're like a small, you're a low range rot class. Like imagine Divine Hammer as Bladestorm. It actually deals about as much damage as I don't know Bladestorm, because Bladestorm's really weak right now. So I'll give my Feral Divine, or not Divine Might, Greater Blessing of Might. And this whole system of blessings as the support, they don't do anything. It's not a support ability. It's not truly anything other than we're the only class that has to apply buffs still. So I'm gonna go on the Disc Priest here because this is another class that they ruined. Disc flop over, at least in patch PTR or whatever. I'm just gonna Shield of Vengeance offensively here. Pop single target right into this guy. Or if my healer is really doing anything. Guess I'll hit this guy. Maybe bubble? Oh no, I'm pretty low. Yeah, I'll bubble. Kick MD. Hodge MD. Somehow we got it off. And the whole PvP template, whatever, Ret's pretty garbage in it, to be honest. I don't know why Blizzard decided that we had to have weaker stat templates. Essentially, our judgment window does nothing. It only increases damage by 17% in PvP combat, aside from like 40% in the real world. So I don't know what their intentions with that is. Is it to nerf the only good PvP talent we have? I bought my healer because this rogue's shitting on him. The rogue really hard. I still do prefer Zeal over anything because there's no point, in my opinion, of having Fires of Justice having a shorter cooldown on Crusader Strike if he fucking died. If you're not going to be on the target, you might as well just have a harder hitting Crusader Strike. If you guys understand what I'm saying, like you're wasting charges of Crusader Strike if you're using Fires of Justice, because it will come off cooldown when you still can't hit him, and then you'll do less damage with Fires of Justice when you're in melee range, because it hits less than Zeal. Oh god, Affliction Locks. They are painful, let me tell you that. They're painful because they heal. I mean, this guy didn't really do that much healing because he didn't hit him. Their damage is just insane. Assassination Rogues are okay. I mean, Sanguinate, or whatever it's called, their 45-second cooldown bleed tick ability, that hits really hard. And they're pretty good in duels as well. So are Locks. I don't think my Rusted Druid was that good though. Maybe I could have helped him a little more. This time, we're just gonna hit the lock here, I think. So back to my rant. I haven't really put out an actual Ret guide. I put out that stupid little gimpy one-shot thing, which works in duels. And I don't know, I thought that was funny or fun, but it wasn't meant to be like, oh, this is how Ret should be played. No, because Ret can be played a lot of different ways with this talent system, even though the talents aren't that exciting. Let's see here. Virtue's Blade, Blade of Wrath, Divine Hammer, they're all viable in their own ways. Divine Hammer, out of all these abilities, will make your Blade of Wrath, or Blade of Justice, hit the most, because it doesn't give you holy power. It cleaves, and it's very consistent damage. Blade of Wrath should only be run if you're running Crusade, because it does tickle damage, tickle single target damage, and pretty much nothing else. Virtue's Blade is your single target option if you're going for that. Oh god. Rogue, Sapped, or Feral. So we're gonna go on this lock here. Stunned and feared. Gonna trinket that and Hodge. Gonna burst big damage into this guy. Can't tell if our healer's getting sold or not over there. I'll go peel for him. Judgment this rogue. Waddle over. That Templar's Verdicts. Heal the Feral Druid because dots are destroying him. I'm gonna bubble myself and get back on the Affliction Lock. It's tough to play with a healer who can't heal. Hodge the Pally. I can slow the rogue, I guess. I'll slow him. He's over there, and he's dead. Yeah, could have bopped him, but he's out of range. Yeah, but that's the Ret struggle. Maybe Rusted Druid just isn't that great. I know they're good in Legion Beta, but maybe not paired with the Ret. Maybe not with Sack. Not being able to sack stuff really sucks. They gutted our utility. This is literally just my rant video here. Gutted our utility, gutted our self-heals, gutted our mobility, left consistent damage and bursts, but they made our burst much less interactive. Wings is just a flat-out 35% increase of damage now instead of having an interaction with Hammer of Wrath. They took away our execute. It's just not fun. Not a fun ability. I know some people may disagree with me because some people like a predictable rotation, but even with Divine Purpose, it doesn't feel as exciting as I thought it would. It gives you your proc, yes, but it doesn't change up the rotation. You're still Templar's Verdicting just one extra time into your judgment window, or maybe you're putting out an execution sentence when you may have not had enough holy power for it. Or maybe you get kited for so long that it just, freaking falls off before you can use it. I haven't actually paid attention to how long it lasts. I think it's like 6 seconds or 8 seconds, something like that. Let's see, everyone plays either a lock or rogue nowadays. Yeah, that's true. And we're going against lock rogue. I think we're just gonna kill the lock. Make it easy. I couldn't even hodge that thing right there because feared, full, demonic empowerment. I'm gonna try and catch up to him. Hodge, see if he trinkets, judgment. Huh, that's weird. I didn't get healed off of anything. I don't know why my Feral's not helping me. There we go. gonna hit the rogue now. My Shield of Vengeance isn't gonna do any damage because it's gonna be split between all these pets. Oh my god, my Pharaoh's dead. I wasn't even paying attention. Whoops. My bad, buddy. I'm gonna bubble that. Keep going into this guy. I don't know how he died, truthfully. Wasn't paying attention. Get that. Divine Steed, 2 seconds. Wow, this guy heals so much. Feared. Rogue Cloaks. Stun this lock. Still 4 seconds on Forbearance, and I'm dead. Ah, that's the struggle. When the lock does 1.5 million healing and 1.2 million damage. That is the struggle. Now, I haven't played 110 that much. I got to get on a friend's account one time, and I didn't even do any PvP. But, from what I can tell, it's not as bad at 110. Same people. I'm gonna try and kill the lock again because Rogue can just walk 10 paces away from me and I can't hodge him anymore. And evasion, trinket evasion, trinket cloak really just gets away from us. I think I'm gonna king my Pharaoh because he died so fast last time. Okay, this time just going straight ham into this guy. There's his shield. There's the rogue. I'm stunning the rogue. He trinketed. That's his first trinket. I'm gonna human racial here. There's fear. And there's blind. Blind broke instantly. Okay, I'm gonna shield of vengeance and shield my Pharaoh. This lock is just tanking all the damage. Gonna kick Demon Bolt. He juked me. And I'm gonna heal the Pharaoh. If I can reach. Okay. Stun this guy. Slow him. Slow this trinket. Now I can't get away. I'm gonna heal up. Hopefully my Pharaoh get away. Yeah, that was a struggle. There's a rogue. Oh, what the fuck? Where'd he go? Seal up my Pharaoh. Sapped. He already blinded, so I guess I could have trinketed that. There's a evasion, so I'm gonna run away. And pop a slow on him. Play virtues. And let's just finish this guy off. Stun out of that main. Judgment. See, fighting melee, it doesn't feel as bad as you think it would. But fighting ranged, fighting anything that can kite, fighting locks, fighting fire mages, fighting arcane mages, it just sucks. Especially because we can still win. Like, the fact that it sucks so much and we can still beat those classes, it screams out terrible class design. Because you can beat a Frost Mage by just using Judgment with your wings, popping your execution sentence when you have all your buffs up. And they'll just take massive damage. But you'll almost never hit them. You'll hit them with Blade of Virtues, maybe. You'll hit them if you catch them on a bad blink. You'll hit them if you freedom, cancel your freedom on their roots, and then the next slow that they apply to you, you bubble it, and then you can hit them for a little bit. But it just feels so bad. You're wasting all these cooldowns on such minor abilities like a slow or a freedom. You're not using bubble for what it's supposed to be, which is your defensive cooldown. The Shield of Vengeance is not a defensive cooldown. It's a purgeable shield that is supposed to be used for damage, according to Blizzard. You're supposed to, it's like the old Retribution aura, but redesigned, I guess, with a shield. I don't know, I'd much prefer Divine Protection back. I miss that ability. I miss having a damage reduction ability. Yeah, we'll go A. Ellie. Ellie! You know your class mobility sucks when you can get kited by an Ellie Shaman. Walk right into that stun. Drink it out. Stun him. And I'm gonna slow this guy now. Kick his lava burst. Just destroyed that Ellie. I don't know what this like animation canceling is. I don't know if you can see that. If it records it properly, but character freaks out when he can't cast his melee ability. I don't like that. It's annoying. Let's on this hunter. Heal up with the JV. Heal up with another JV. Bridges Blade. Run after him in 5 seconds when our gap closer is up. I don't even remember the last time I used it. Or what I used it for. Catching the Ellie maybe. Yeah, here we go. Finally can catch him for like 2 seconds. Sohun? Still running really fast. Oh, he's backpedaling. Excellent. Maybe I have a chance. I didn't even notice the hunter do that much damage, but as you could see, all the latency. Even I don't even have that much latency. I have 5991. I guess maybe it's kind of off right now. Usually I have much better latency, but because my character was just spamming Zeal and Templar's Verdict and they weren't going off, means he was kiting me while just walking away because of latency, because I don't have a SO, because I don't have any ranged abilities. It's rough. What's up with this guy? Yeah, shamans don't really have any survival. Poor Shammy. He didn't heal at all. Alright, I'm probably gonna cut the video out soon. We got one more clip. Let's see if we can get maybe another lock team. We can burst down the locks because, you know, fuck locks. Don't like that class at all right now. Not sure if it's better to give my teammates damage or survivability. And it looks like we're not even gonna get a class or comp to go against this time. Unless we're queuing in threes. We might be queuing in threes. I'm just missing a healer. That would suck. That would be obnoxious. Let's see, I'm gonna use Vengeance, Divine Hammer, I guess. Oh yeah, queued no one. Alright, I'll queue one more, and then I'll cut the video off. And that video I'll probably run, unless it's double melee, I'll try out Execution Sentence along with the Virtuous Blade. Execution Sentence, Zeal, Virtuous Blade is probably my favorite build. Divine Hammer, I don't like the ability, but it does a lot of damage and I don't mind it. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna run Divine Hammer here in Final Verdict. Because you can fuck up Execution Sentence with AMS, that's annoying. Greater Judgment. Greater Judgment actually does a lot of damage. I'm gonna try that this time. Why not? We'll give Greater Judgment a shot. See how it does. I'm just gonna bop my Feral if it comes to that. We're trying to kill this DK here. Okay. And they're on me, so I'm gonna free them out. get stunned. Wings, Vengeance, Greater Judgment. There's AMS. Didn't do anything. Or at least my Shield of Vengeance didn't really do any damage. Back on the DK, press bubble, heal up. One more heal. Got 2 TVs into that. He didn't take that much damage, which is weird. And he left. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed my rant. Sorry if it will make any of you rage, but I still think Ret is playable. I don't think it's as fun as it's ever been. I think it's really clunky. The talents aren't really game changing or exciting, but it works. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next video.